Have you ever spent any time in stillness? Have you ever spent any time just reflecting on who you are? Have you ever spent time with yourself? Do you enjoy being with yourself? Have you ever had a yearning just travel and travel solo? This is the essence of self-love. This is the discovery of self. The discovery of self is meant to be one that is our birthright, one that is our witnessing of our most magnificent unfolding. And yet most of us live lives of quiet desperation and rushing from a job to the other and one job to the other, trying so much to feed other people around us, trying to take care of everyone and everything in sight and not in sight for some as well. We're so busy that we have lost sight of the most important person in our lives, which is ourselves. And so one of the things that I would love to do with these elegantly raw tidbits, which are every Monday to Friday here at this same place, I would love to have a conversation, a tete-a-tete with you as to what you think the meaning of your own life is. Why are you here? And most importantly, who are you? And what is self-love to you? If you do not like yourself, then there's no way you can achieve self-love. And you do not know if you like yourself unless you take time to be with yourself. Nature takes time to be with itself. Nature takes time to just be. Nature finds time to rest. Nature finds time to just let go. Nature knows that it's important to just be still, be quiet sometimes, and just let everything happen without its own participation. And yet we humans, who are part of nature, an integral part of nature even, most of us were never taught to do this. And when we have this craving within us to do it, and we wish to call it forth, and we wish to acknowledge it, and we also wish to move into it, we're told that we're selfish and self-centered and narcissistic. But is that true? Or is this a way from us not to restore our own internal powers? Because internally, we are supremely powerful, much more powerful than anything externally, and much more powerful than our own role in our lives externally. So, in order to practice and to actually get to a place of self-love, we first have to like ourselves. To like ourselves, we have to first of all make time for ourselves. To make time for ourselves, we have to learn to say no. No to ourselves first, then to each other, and then to others. The first and most important no has to be to ourselves. It's the only no that really matters. No, I will no longer participate in this. No, I will no longer be a part of this. No, I do not wish to do this. No, I will not do this. No, I will not be self-destructive anymore. No, I will not dislike myself anymore. No, I will not cease to exist for others. I will now exist for myself. You cannot love someone if you do not practice self-love. It's just not possible. You might feel needy of that person and interpret it as love, because that's what I see happening with romantic love. People who are needy coming together, and then each of them cannot meet each other's needs because they have never met their own needs before. So how can you meet somebody's needs if you don't know how to meet your own, and if you don't even know what your own needs are? So I implore you, please find time for yourself. Find time to practice self-care. The beginning of self-care is finding time to just sit with yourself. Sit in stillness. Be aware of the fact that nature exists. You are part of nature. Find time to be part of nature, sit in stillness, or lie in stillness and be with yourself. That doesn't mean sleeping in every day. It might mean taking time to sleep in 1 or 2 days or 3 days and taking some time off for you. Take time off for you. Take holidays for you. Instead of racing around town and rushing to drive someplace or go to the airport and be exhausted and tired when you get there and not wanting to be with the people that you see when you get there. Just take time for you. Take some time off and spend quietly with you. Take time for silence. Really practice silence with yourself. Just do not speak. Do not eat the same things, drink the same things. Maybe just take a day of fruits and see how glorious a holiday that is. See how much your body loves that. Just take a day to appreciate you, a day of appreciation for you. That's the beginning of liking yourself, which eventually leads to self-love. So, I invite you to enter my world of self-care each and every weekday at this time on this channel. And please do write below your own development in self-care and self-love. I'd love to read it if you're so willing to share it. And also make sure you press the subscribe button and the notification button for more.